Hello, and welcome to my messy room. This is the latest in gaming, my gaming news show coming at you live 3 days a week, usually Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's currently Sunday, so we're definitely off schedule this week. It's June 1st, 2025. Today's topics are Nintendo Switch 2 hype. We got some more info on the Black Panther game. Call of Duty is putting ads in their loadout screens. Gotta love that. And Assassin's Creed Black Flag might be getting a remake. All that. And more? Is there more? That might actually be. Oh, no, there's some other news too. If any of that sounds interesting to you, stick around. And if you're feeling generous, why not help a brother out? Hit that subscribe button. We got a bit of a slow news day, so we're just kind of chilling to talk through some things here. I'm gonna talk about the Switch 2 stuff last because, just because I feel like it's not really much news, so I'll actually go over the news first, even though that is the thumbnail and stuff. I just I figured the thumbnail would be kind of easy to make. So let's start with the Black Panther stuff. So I missed this news last week because I made my oops. Oh no. That's not good. How do I fix that now? Frig. Oh, it's frozen, isn't it? Yeah, it's frozen. Goodness. Don't look. Guys, don't look, please. God. We're very professional here. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Now, so this Black Panther game got announced to be, well, it got announced in 2023, I believe, and then it got canceled last week, 4 years into development. So EA cancels Black Panther game and closes studio making it. Electronic Arts has, this comes from Don Parsons at TechRaptor. Don't usually cover TechRaptor. Electronic Arts has just cut up one of its marquee upcoming games, the Black Panther game that Cliffhanger Games had been working on. First reported by IGN, the information came from an email sent by EA Entertainment president Laura Miele, who shared that this change alongside others was to put their focus where they thought there was opportunity for the most growth, beyond Cliffhanger Games and other recent cancellations like with Respawn and an untitled Titanfall project. People have been laid off of its mobile and central teams. While this is believed to be less than was laid off last month's 300 people, it is still a significant amount. Cliffhanger Games was announced in 2023 along with the announcement of the Black Panther project, although formation of the team began in 2021 with Kevin Stevens, formerly of Monolith Productions, tagged as the studio lead. From the get-go, the goal was to target an area that EA has seemingly had some troubles with, the open world adventure category, particularly with sandboxes. Stevens, a former VP at Monolith, brought experience working on Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War games, which were successes in the genre, with Shadow of Mordor a particularly innovative title. Rumors that it was a Black Panther game they were doing began circulating in 2022, a year before it was revealed. According to Miele, EA will be helping people find opportunities within EA, meaning that we may see less people laid off than we would otherwise, instead merely having to uproot their lives at the whims of corporate decisions. Yeah, that's so true. The email also tells us a bit of what we can expect from EA Entertainment Sports. Its own division. Sports is its own division. Oh, okay. A focus of a handful of franchises. Those will be Battlefield, The Sims, Skate, and Apex Legends. So that's what they're going to be focusing on. Is those. Also this Iron Man game and the third Star Wars Jedi game. Yeah, so that got announced last week, and that just sucks. But yeah, we finally got some more info from it. By finally, I mean 2 days ago. Yeah, see, I'm quite behind on this news. And basically the reasoning behind the delay, or sorry, the cancellation, was the executives weren't happy. I know, what a surprise. Execs weren't happy with the fact that it hadn't been out of pre-production yet, despite being in development for 4 years. However, this was a surprise to the employees at Cliffhanger Games because yes, Cliffhanger was actively hiring for multiple roles right up until learning that its Black Panther game was canceled and its fate sealed. Additionally, EA executives had recently reviewed the project's status and approved it to move forward. Sources familiar with the process describe this review as a gate, a key milestone in every EA development cycle. So, but obviously it was going to get canceled the whole time. The staff should have known. As EA's seal of approval suggests, the project was coming together well. Schreier's sources claim separately. Other insiders cited in the expose said some EA executives were frustrated that the game had yet to leave pre-production. For context, although Cliffhanger was only publicly announced in July 2023, development had begun roughly 2 years earlier, meaning the project had been underway for about 4 years before its cancellation. Yeah. Disconnect between the perception of EA leadership and Cliffhanger developers, ostensibly, I nailed that word by the way, contributed to a Black Panther game concept art leak shortly after news of the studio's closure emerges. While EA has stated it will seek to reassign the studio's staff before resorting to layoffs, the possibility remains that additional project materials could be leaked by disgruntled employees. Yeah, so these were, I guess, leaked concept arts from the game. Doesn't really show a whole lot though. Are these concept art? Kind of seem, yeah. That looks like it's from Marvel Rivals. Is it? I don't know. I don't play Marvel Rivals. But yeah, isn't that just so much fun that even despite them literally being affirmed like very recently, like, oh yeah, this project's looking good. Way to go, guys. Keep it up, keep hiring. And then they're just like, actually, no, fuck you. We're going to cancel your game. And we're going to probably fire a bunch of you. And for those that we don't fire, we're going to have to uproot their entire lives to move somewhere else. Probably work on something they were less passionate about. So that's just awesome. Great to hear. Yeah, I feel like I cover so much bad news on this show, but there's just been a lot of bad news. However, we've got a very, very big week of news coming within the next couple days. And you know what? I'm going to talk about that right now. So, here's my plan this week. So, Tuesday, I'm probably going to stream again, talking more news and whatnot. Wednesday, I'm thinking of doing a stream of oh, sorry, just a minute. I have to go for a second. I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, what was I talking about? Yes, okay, my plans for streaming this week. Tuesday, gonna stream more news. Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me. I was looking at my hand right here, and I thought there was like something on my bed. It scared the crap out of me. Okay, Tuesday stream. Wednesday gonna stream possibly the last night of Mario Kart 8 on the Switch. And then I'm getting a Switch too, so I'm planning to stream that on Thursday, and also gonna make like a cool unboxing video and stuff. And I have a video that I'm working on that's not gonna be done by the time the Switch is out, but it'll be done within the next week or two, and I'll post it. And then Friday is the SGF. So I'm going to stream myself watching that and then cover some news on it within the next couple days. But I'm going to be late to streaming it, but that'll be fun. Okay, let's just move on to the next news item, which is COD having ads in their loadout screen. See, when I first seen this, I thought it said in their loading screens, and I got like, whoa, and then I put that like top of the list. Hello, Film Watcher. What's up? Yeah, I thought this said loading screens, and I was like, oh shit, this is like the big thing. I gotta cover this big. And then I was wondering why I hadn't heard about it much, but it's just loadout screens. Yeah, I can't wait for the Switch 2 as well. Are you getting one? Film Watcher 96? Ooh. We might have to move over to some Switch 2 hype if we got people talking Switch 2, because I'm quite excited for that. Yeah, I'm getting a Switch 2. I'm quite excited. Gonna be streaming a lot of the new Mario Kart. Yeah, one of the things I wanted to cover today was some Switch 2, some of the launch games, because there's like 28, which I was really surprised to see. A lot of them are just like small, but yeah, me too. I had it pre-ordered. I think I didn't pre-order it like online. I got it at a GameStop. Cyberpunk is a big one. I played it on PlayStation, so I won't be getting it, but Deltarune is definitely one I want to try. I've been kind of waiting until it went up on, like, the entire story went up, because I think it's supposed to be like 7 parts, but I don't know. I might bite the bullet and play like chapters 1 through 4 on Switch. Oh yeah, I'm excited to see what Fortnite's like on the Switch. Switch 2, I mean. I played a lot of it on when it first launched on Switch, but it was just terrible. The main reason I played it was because it put you together with a lot of other Switch people, and I had already played a lot of Fortnite, so like I just kind of was winning like every game. Hitman's a great game. I wonder if it'll be good on Switch, because I have played so much of the roguelite mode in that game. Hogwarts. Oh yeah, I'm really excited to try out the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom editions. Yep. I went in person to my local game store. I also have Bravely Default and Hitman pre-ordered too. Oh, nice. Have you played Hitman before, or is this going to be your first time playing? Because that game is incredible. Like, easily one of my all-time favorite games. Like, I honestly haven't even played the story of it like at all. I've just played the roguelite mode in it. I've never played Bravely Default though. That's one that, like, I don't know, it's never really interested me, but I'm kind of starting to look more and more appealing. Oh, okay, yeah, tried the demo. Yeah, no, you will enjoy it, trust me. Just like, I'm sure you'll like the story, but the roguelite mode in that game is so much fun. It's called like freelancer mode, freelance. Just so much fun. Yeah, the 007 game. That's gonna be sweet. I'm kind of thinking the Summer Game Fest presentation is this week on Friday, I believe. I'm kind of thinking they're gonna finally reveal some more information about that this week. So I don't know. Fingers crossed. I guess we'll see. Hogwarts Legacy looks cool. Yeah, I'm super excited for Tears of the Kingdom and that. I've never fully finished Tears of the Kingdom, so this will be a good opportunity to like get the rest of like the shrines and stuff in that game. I'm going to play the crap out of Mario Kart World. I am so excited for it. Knockout Tour is going to be so much fun online. The 24 racers, and then like it's like every lap, it's like a 15-minute race, where every few minutes like a couple racers get knocked out. That's so exciting. Welcome Tour. Kind of stupid, to be honest, for them to charge for that, for like them to charge for an instruction manual, but you know, whatever. Puyo Puyo Tetris, Rune Factory, Sonic X Shadow Generations. This is one I might pick up eventually. I've heard a lot of good things about it. But I've never been a huge Sonic guy myself, but maybe it will, maybe if it ever goes on sale, I might pick it up. Split Fiction, another one that looks fun. Oh yeah, the Nintendo Classics. That's another one I'm super. Oh, yes, I have the bundle pre-ordered as well. I also was lucky enough to get a Pro controller, so I'm really excited to compare the two. I really enjoy having back paddles on my controllers. I find it really helps me with certain games anyway. That'll be one thing whenever they release Elden Ring on Switch. I think I might get it potentially just because I want to play it with back paddles, and I don't have it like that on my PlayStation. F-Zero GX. I've never played any F-Zero games, so I might at least give it a try. Wind Waker, another one that's looks like a lot of fun. Or no, sorry, I played the HD version on the Wii U, and I've really wanted to play it again for a while. And I was just waiting for them to finally port it to the Switch, and then they never have. But you know, we get this version, so it's not too bad. Soul Calibur 2 is a lot of fun. I played a couple Soul Calibur games, and having Link in that game, it was so strange at the time, but interesting. What other Switch games have cool upgrades? Bowser's Fury, Mario Odyssey. Yeah. Some cool things. Yeah. What I think I might move back to talking about this Call of Duty thing here. They're putting ads in their loading screens. Or sorry, not loading screens. I keep saying that. In their loadout screens. So what it is, if you play COD before, they've got in their loadouts now it'll like showcase these like $30 ads. See, it's in this post on Reddit. One of the unwelcome changes I've noticed with Season 4 is that they've now inserted a new ad spot at the top of the list of your weapon-specific builds. So now every time that you toggle between weapon builds, you get to stare at ads for $20 to $30 skins. I'm sure the Activision developer who's just this terrible feature is very proud of themselves. So just like another, it seems so unnecessary, like having to pay so much for this premium game and then them kind of shoehorning in so many extra ads in ads and loot boxes and all that stuff. But you know, yeah, Wind Waker, F-Zero, and Soul Calibur will be on NSO, so I can't wait to play GameCube again. Me too. Yeah, I know, right? So it's so unnecessary, but just like another way to shoehorn ads into things. Oh, two more things I want to talk about today was Assassin's Creed and Elden Ring Night Reign. It's looking like there might be a remake of Assassin's Creed 4. This is a pretty fun one. I haven't played that much of it, but from what I played, it was a lot of fun. So there was, I guess, a collectible manufacturer, that kind of hinted at a remake happening. So there's something going on with Black Flag protagonist Edward, citing this as a reason his statue will be revealed at a later date. Even more evidence pointing to the existence of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag remake has surfaced online, this time from an unexpected source in the form of a collectibles company live stream. In light of this and several other recent developments, a near future announcement of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag remakes appears plausible. A modernized reimagining of the widely beloved fourth number entry in Ubisoft hit franchise has reportedly been in the works since the early 2020s. Oh, actually? I didn't know that. This is the first time hearing of it. For some time, the first credible report emerging in June 2023 via Kotaku. In October the following year, Insider Games Tom Henderson identified the project under codename Obsidian. It seems weird to me because, like, I feel like it's a fairly modern Assassin's Creed title. Like, it doesn't, it's aged pretty well. I guess it's been a while since I've played it, but I feel like a remake seems unnecessary. A remaster would do just fine, I think. But since then, circumstantial evidence pointing to the AC4 Black Flag remake has continued to mount, most recently through an unusual product showcase by Pure Arts, a Canadian collectible manufacturer and frequent Ubisoft collaborator. During a live stream unveiling the company's new Assassin's Creed statues, one host noted the absence of Black Flag protagonist Edward Kenway, adding cryptically, "You should be aware that there is something going on with Edward." That's a long article. Okay, I'm not going to read through the rest, obviously, but I don't know. It's interesting to see. I wonder if we'll hear about it at Summer Game Fest. That's that's what I'm wondering. I feel like it's a pretty likely chance anyway. Yeah, okay, we got one more thing before I wrap it up. We got a bit of a shorter stream today. It was nice to have a chatter. I usually don't have many chatters, or any. So, Film Watcher 96, appreciate you. You're not here anymore, but I really appreciate you swinging in and chatting for a while. So this last one comes from Chris Scullion at VGC. Elden Ring Night Reign sells 2 million copies on day one as a patch for easier solo play is announced. This is good. Next week's patch will make single player run less frustrating. A post on the official Elden Ring account on X showed an image saying thank you for 2 million Nightfarers on the first day. Darkness fell over Limveld and 2 million Nightfarers rose up against it. The accompanying text reads, "Thank you for your support." As well as the sales milestone, Bandai Namco also confirmed that Night Reign will be getting a patch next week that should make the experience easier for solo players. While Night Reign is designed for 3-player co-op, it can also be played in single player, though the general consensus is that it's much harder going it alone. Good to know. According to the publisher, patch 1.02 will be released next week and will include several bug fixes as well as improvements for solo expeditions. So what are these improvements? Well, more details on the patch set to come. It will at least be confirmed of the automatic revival upon defeat effect, which allows one revival for each night boss battle, will be added to solo expeditions, while the amount of runes gained in solo mode will be increased too. That game got off to a positive start on Steam, hitting a peak of 300,000 and some change concurrent players just an hour after release, making it the second highest maximum peak Steam concurrent from any From Software game, behind Elden Ring itself, obviously. This peak is likely to be bettered over the weekend. Despite this, the game currently only has mixed user reviews on Steam, with players criticizing the lack of a 2-player mode, the lack of in-depth compared to other From Software titles, and performance issues with some high-end graphics cards. performance issues with high-end graphics cards. Goodness. It's too bad they didn't optimize it very well, because I feel like when it comes to From Software, at least, they have such a large user base on Steam. There are so many PC From Software players. So it's frustrating they wouldn't optimize it a bit better, or at least like delay it. This is one like I knew it was going to be big when it came out, but it just like I feel like I didn't hear much about it leading up to it. Like I was hearing more about Doom and what else came out recently? Not a whole lot, but I think I was hearing a lot more about Doom. Maybe that's just like the circles of the internet that I'm on though, because I'm more into Doom than Elden Ring Night Rain, I guess. More into single player. But, you know, so are From Software fans, so it's like it's kind of upsetting for this to have like such a kind of lackluster launch, but it seems to be doing well anyways, and that's cool. I wonder if we'll get any more like information, any more like added updates with the thing that I was talking about earlier, Summer Game Fest. Yeah. That's enough of that. I think I might end my stream here. Didn't have a lot to talk about today, but I wanted to stream because I'm not going to be able to stream tomorrow. So I wanted to, try to keep on my 3-day-a-week plan. Yeah, no, I appreciate anybody that watched this later or that watched live, like you, Film Watcher 96. Thanks, buddy. Really appreciate you swinging through for a while to chat about the Switch 2. Yeah, okay. Guess I will end it there. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.